Yeah, it's pretty rigorous.
It's huge.
Yeah. What's that? Those different ball mills, you know. Ball mills are just a big old ball dropped onto the turn, didn't they? And they rotated.
Well, that's a different process.
Right.
One's for free milling, the other one's for sulfides or fine gold.
Oh.
Here's the copy of the letter that they sent for us to use if we would so desire, to Mr. Hotodling. Broadwater County Historical Museum and Society Board of Directors has asked us to submit a letter of support for the preservation of the stamp mill located in Hassel area up Indian Creek in Broadwater County. It is our understanding that this stamp mill is an important example of such mining operation that were once a vital part of Broadwater County. There are a few left in existence. Much interest is shown in this stamp mill and its location that is accessible. It would be a shame to see it deteriorate further. Whatever the Bureau of Land Management can do to preserve it would be of great benefit. We offer this letter of our support to such an endeavor. Thank you for your consideration. So,
I will move that we sign that letter of support. One of the great things about the history is it reminds us where we came from, and it tells a story. You look at that old thing and you think about the people who came before us and how they picked this area and how hard it had to be to live here back then. I think it's a valuable lesson for all of us to look at that and hear the old story that it has to tell.
it's an interesting machine.
Was that a motion or?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was a lengthy one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We don't even have to write the letter, so it's fine.
Elaine, I could give you a little bit of current information about that and the history on that machine up there.
All
It
right.
was in Melrose Mill, and it was put in 1917 with.
This machine?
This machine, and it was pulled out of it when it was disbanded, when Palmer Ing took over control of it. And there was 110 stumps up there, and it was run by a diesel, not by old steam engines. So that's not as old as you might think it is.
Hmm.
It's got a gasoline engine that would have run it, which is still there, or was there last time I looked at it. I went and looked at it many times, because I'm marveled by the technology that they could muster out of a steam engine,
Hmm.
belt-driven.
Wow. Thanks, John. Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we send a letter of support to the Bureau of Land Management on behalf of the Historical Society and Museum Board of Directors. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Can't we just put this on letterhead? Run it on letterhead paper?
Yeah, and then I can bring it back either after lunch or Wednesday to get an official signature and then get it to.
I could email it on letterhead. Or I could, that's got the wrong date and you'll have to retype it.
If you could email it to me, I'll just throw it on letterhead and then just print it.
We'll do that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner.
You're welcome.
This letter of credit act for the Lithia for the Sheriff's Office. It just needs to be signed and dated. That's your choice.
That's it. Go ahead. It's just an application, right?
It's just an application for credit.
And I think it would fit under, well, I know it would, county management. So, was that a motion by Franklin?
I think it was.
Yeah, I'll make it as a motion.
Okay, then I'll second it.
All right. It's moved and seconded that we sign this letter of credit for Lithium Motors on behalf of the Sheriff's Office. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. He just walked up the door.
Hmm.
Hopefully he's coming back. Claims in the amount of $50,781.55.
I will move that we pay those approved claims.
Second.
Moved and seconded that we pay the approved claims $50,781.55. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Payroll, in the amount of payroll date of 10/8, with payday being 10/15, the amount of $139,408.71.
I'll move it. Pay payroll.
And I'll second.
It's moved and seconded to pay payroll with the pay date of 10/15/2013, an amount of $139,408.71. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Does anybody else have anything else?
Mm-mm. Do you wanna wait to see if Bill comes back on the weed issue, or, I'm sorry, not weed, tax appeal board? Okay.
Unless you know something about it, what's going on.
I don't know much of what's going on. He would be able to let us know more, but I think it's something we need to address today. And I don't know if that is why he is here or not. It's not on the agenda. I think it's on the agenda for next week. Tax appeal board secretary. So what it is we don't have a secretary for the tax appeal board. So if you want to wait to discuss it till Bill comes back, we can certainly do that. And if he doesn't come back, we can certainly discuss it this afternoon. But give him a chance to be here. And then I'll ask him to be here next week as well.
Okay, that would make sense. Okay. That wraps up this morning's agenda. We will recess until 1:30 to go have a nice lunch.
Claim for this claim, I don't see receipt for this one, so I'm just gonna put it in that place.
Okay?
How are you? Sleepy. Sleepy? I partying pretty late last night. Talked about historical rights and how we have some rights.